We all know about the team in the US and the tour over there, but there is another Manchester United team about to head overseas in search of silverware. We're joined by Manchester United youth expert Tony Park, who's going to tell us all about the Milk Cup. Tony, give us the basics.
Well, the Milk Cup's been going for some time now, since the early 1980s, and United first sent a team over in 89-90, and it's proved so successful with our sort of 17 and 18-year-old group that we've been sending teams ever since. From the class of 92, who went over just after winning the FA Youth Cup, to years ever since, and we've been quite successful, winning the competition 4 times, and we're looking forward to see how the juniors are going to get on this year.
Okay, so there's 4 age levels right in this tournament. How many entries are United making?
They're making 2. We've done it before, but not for quite a few years. But we're sending over an under-13 side, which will be playing over the weekend. So their games are going to be tomorrow and Sunday. And then the under-17s will be, I think they'll probably be going out at the same time, I would have thought. And they'll spend some time looking around Northern Ireland. And then their competition starts on Monday, when they're playing Gold Coast on Monday evening in the Coleraine Showgrounds.
Okay, so what do we know about the under-17s? Have we got the next Ronaldo in there?
Do you know, it's very hard to say. I would probably say not. Ronaldo, even at 18, was an exceptionally gifted footballer. There's 1 or 2 lads who have remarkable talent, but they've not really had a chance at the academy level to push through. The lad that I think people are looking out for more than anything is probably Marcus Rashford. He scored a really good goal for the academy team at Trafford FC on Tuesday evening. We won 1-0, and he was the difference really between the 2 sides. He's looking very, very good. He's very lightweight. He's a local Manchester boy, very lightweight, needs to put on obviously some strength, which he will do. And last season he made the step up to the under-18s, particularly in the second half of the season, played in the FA Youth Cup. Slightly unfamiliar role for him as centre forward. He's more of a number 10, but also played as a winger and captained the under-16s for last season as well. So he's a highly rated talent. Be interesting to see how he performs. 1 or 2 other names that people might have heard of in the team: Roshan Williams, Dimitri Mitchell. They both played for, and Cameron Borthwick Jackson. They all played for England schoolboys last season. So there's some of the older names, and then there's 1 or 2 lads coming through the 16s that again people might have heard of in the Marvell tournament. People like Axel Transabi, Callum Gribham, Zach Durnley, 1 or 2 others.
Obviously, the connection we've got here with Tony isn't the best, so if you're getting a bit stuck on what he's saying, just listen to it again. That's my advice. Tony, how difficult is it to work out if an under-17-year-old can actually make the grade? And are there players in there you genuinely believe we'll see in and around the United first team in 3-4 years' time?
I think it's really hard. Someone's asked me this question on Twitter and a couple of other places recently, and I can count on one hand 16, 17-year-old kids I've seen that I thought they're dead certs. Giggs, Scholes, Norman Whiteside, perhaps 1 or 2 others. Most of the time, you just don't know how they're going to develop. They develop really differently from 15, 16, 17. Then they develop differently again from 18, 19, 20. And I've been proved so many wrong so many times in the past that predictions are really, really tough. Morrison and Pogba were 2 that were clearly standouts. If I look at this particular crop, I don't see anyone with huge standouts in the Morrison-Pogba class. Nor in the certainly not in the Giggs or the Whiteside or the Scholes class. So I think what we're probably going to get is we've got a lot of technically gifted footballers. Whether or not they push on and excel is going to be really hard to tell. So I think it's more about managing expectations on this group of young players.
Okay, so let's get back to the Milk Cup. First of all, who are we playing?
We're playing 3 games. We've got Gold Coast United, which we're playing on Monday evening. Monday evening at 8 o'clock at Coleraine. And then I think it's our second game's on Tuesday evening. I haven't got the list here of who we're playing again. It's at 8 o'clock kickoff.
I'll tell you. I've got it in front of me. County Armagh.
County Armagh.
County Armagh. There you
County Armagh. And our third game is again on Wednesday evening. And it's interesting because the locals they'd like to maximise on United's venture out to Northern Ireland. So rather than playing us, during the day or early evening, they like to set us as a later game so that they get bigger crowds at some of the bigger stadiums, which is great because all the local people tend to come out and see us in force.
Cool. Our last game is CSK Moscow. How does it work? So we're playing 3 games. How does that lead to us winning this tournament?
Basically, what will happen is it's a group. We're in a group amongst other teams, and if we win our group, there's 3 other groups. We'll go straight into a semi-final. A semi-final is 1 game, into the final 1 game, and if we're lucky enough, we'll obviously bring home the trophy for the 5th time.
We'll be showering in milk. Right, Tony, thank you very much. Guys, you can keep update with the Milk Cup here. We'll be giving you updates on the Milk Cup website, and they've got a YouTube channel, and presumably the official Manchester United website will do updates as well.
And what we'll also be doing is I'll be going out to the Milk Cup on Monday morning, so I'll be sending updates directly live from the tournament.
Boom. Those will be better than all the others because they'll be instant. Thank you, Tony.
No problem.